What it do? It's your boy Crash Jordy, and this is my tale of a twisted youngin'.
Suicide horseman, shawty wanna see my brand new fortress. She not used to the.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Myra.
And this is Desi Dash.
And you're tuned in to Twisted Younginz. And to my left, we have a very special guest, Crash Jordy. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Man, so for those who don't know, let them know who you are and how you got your start.
I'm Crash Jordy. I'm an artist, not just a rapper. I design clothes, I draw, I do graphic designing, all that. To be honest, I just was a little weird ass dude that just got into music. It wasn't nothing for real. I used to freestyle with my uncle when I was a kid. I didn't know what I was saying, none of that. But primarily I just drew, and made paper mache figures and shit. But I was mostly outside the box.
That's good to be outside the box. Really good. You don't want to be in that box. That's great.
It's good, but it's hard, right?
It was very hard. And I was weird seeing everybody want to be outside the box on purpose. But so it's I made a box while being outside the box, and now everybody want to be in my box. So it's whatever. You feel me?
So I have a question. I checked out the Born Star EP.
For sure.
Okay. And I got to feel, man, I feel like I was in the action. It was like an action movie soundtrack type when I was listening to your music. It was different. It was different. Your ad libs, the energy you put into it. Even the beats. What was the theme behind that? Putting that together.
So me, I'm a very heavy punk influenced artist and rock influenced artist. I like that feel.
I kind of figured the rock feel.
Yeah. I feel like they do what they do very well, and I want to bring that energy to rap because everything is so it feel awkward. Okay. So I just want everything to have a natural put together feel. I feel like rock albums just naturally.
So you have a diverse
together.
crowd.
Yeah.
I want to say. Now, when you say rock, are you into old rock? Because I like rock too, but it's more of the old rock. I'm talking about the Doors and
I
like Leonard Skinner and I go back Black Sabbath. I like that.
I like that realm as well.
Okay.
And I also when I was younger, I was shown to like screamo and heavy metal as well.
Yeah.
So just me the whole setting of the tape is I created this world called the Shadow Realm. Or I'm a Death Star, so I feel I'm in the sky. I feel I'm more comfortable in the dark. That's how I feel.
Now, you haven't always had this style, right? Because I listened to your older music.
Yeah,
it didn't really sound like your Born Star EP.
Yeah,
it didn't sound like it. What made you make that? What made you go that route, or kind of fuse it together?
All right, so when I first got into music, I was seriously, I was a freshman in high school, I want to say. And so, the dude that I was making music with, he was I've always been this dark kid. I've always skateboarded, I always rebelled against shit. I don't want to have a religion, none of that shit.
Okay.
I feel everybody controlled and all this other shit.
Have you always felt like everyone's controlled?
Yeah, but that's only because I hung out with my weird ass cousin.
So that he put that in your head?
It was a girl.
A girl?
Yeah.
And how old were you when this happened?
Bruh. They 6 years older than me. So I want to say I saw Slipknot and shit when I was 7 or 8.
So 7 or 8, you had in your mind a 7, 8-year-old child man, we are controlled. It's not the way that they say that this is. Okay, you read the Bible, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Christianity, the Catholic. You totally at the 7, 8 years old, you had a different outlook already.
Yeah.
Did you understand it, or you just we're controlled, or did you understand at that time everything that the steps it was, that the ways you was being controlled? Did you understand those ways?
Yeah, I understood it. When I was younger, my parents used to take me to church, but not my parents, but my mom would take me to church and stuff, and it just didn't feel right. And just hearing a pastor talk and all that shit, giving money to the church and all that, that's cool. I give to people all the time. You can ask him, I'm the most giving person. But I just feel why is it a dude in a fancy ass suit telling me and all these people that we need to live this one certain way, do this one certain thing, abide by this one certain person? Why am I giving him money? why is he driving a Mercedes and I'm not? You feel me? Why my parents don't have the same BMW that he got or the same Mercedes he got. Like, I feel like if that was really genuine, then I can sit at home and I can learn this shit myself. Or like, and that's bad to me, because if I can up and do this shit myself, then why should I have you do this for me? You feel me? And plus, he bleeds just like me. What superpowers he got that I don't? Like, and that's the same like when I was in school. A teacher told me like to do something, I wouldn't do it. Or like, I literally had to teach myself math, like dead ass. Like, all grades of school. I did not do math the way my teachers taught me to do math. And I still passed with high honors. Like, so like that's what I teach my friends and shit. Like, this is your life. Go out and get your life. Go out and do it the way you want to do it. But if you don't fuck around and be dumb, then you just do it based off you, bro. Like, that's not my teaching. That's not what I'm teaching you or influencing you. I just tell you to be yourself and make sure you're successful at doing it.
Now, wow.
Deep.
So that is you like the first artist that really came out here and wasn't afraid to go into your religion to do that. That's great, of like what you believe in. But just to lighten things up a little bit, now you've been making music for a while, like a long time. And I was checking out, going through your older music, and I saw where you had a track with Comethazine. And from my understanding, you all used to be like best friends. What you said, like since the 3rd grade that I've like looked up and saw?
Bro. It was since the 3rd grade. Like, went to the same elementary school, like played video games and stuff together. But like, he always lived like, we went to the same school, but he lived in like a different like part of the city. Okay. Like, he always grew up, and like everybody always like be denying him and shit. He grew up like in a really bad part of Belleville.
I'm sorry, I can't really. When you say a bad part, what do you mean, like a bad part of Belleville?
It was very close to East St. Louis. Like, you would take a left out of his neighborhood, and like,
okay, which part of East St. Louis? Like, or are you saying like? Because I'm familiar with Belleville, and I don't think it's like that bad.
I wish I could show you. Like, it lit like you like, bro. I've literally been jacked in my own neighborhood, bro. Like, and I've lived pretty much in the suburbs. Like, shit happens.
Stuff happens everywhere. But like, I did see a couple interviews that he was like, "Yeah, I'm from East St. Louis."
Yeah, I mean, like it's only because he would like he hung out with my cousins and shit over in East St. Louis and stuff like that. We took totally 2 different paths. Like, you can check out his old Instagram compared to my old Instagram. I went pure like suburban skateboarder type shit. He literally went, hung out in East St. Louis, was taught how to shoot guns at a young age and all that shit. And I can vouch for him.
So you saying he really is really like that?
Yeah,
like with him.
He's not a bluff, and everybody think he a bluff. He not. Like,
that's cool.
I don't get like why people like have to say where they from, because really,
that's
it's
what I was saying.
Anywhere. Yeah, you can go any neighborhood you want to. You know what I'm saying? So it really don't matter where you're from. It's just about who are you and what type of person you are. If you give out that energy and you can't accept the consequences that come from behind it, then that's who you are, man.
Facts.
So if you out here just acting like you, being you, dressing like you, having your own swag, ain't nobody gonna come bother you. You doing your own thing.
Exactly. But
cool. Yeah. So are you all still cool?
Yeah, we cool. I just talked to him this morning.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, do you like? So you've been rapping for a while, from what I can see that I've looked up. You have a fan base. Yeah. Or you feel like you are where, like, you kind of like, I'm not gonna say where you want to be, but do you feel like you are like making that progression towards like your goal of like making something out of your music?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like everything that I'm doing right now, I'm like progressing. And
nice.
So like fashion and music, all that. Like, I'm doing very well in personally. Nice. Like, I always can be better, and that's what I'm reaching to go towards. So
that's good. Anything that you have in the future? Anything you have in the making that you kind of want to talk about? Like any drops or shows? For sure.
I just got like some deal shit done with my clothing brand, so y'all can look for more of that. That's called Death Star.
Death Star.
Follow that on Instagram at 1 Star of Death. And then with music, like, I always make music, like every day, like every week. No matter if it's just like working on a hook or just a random ass verse, like I'm rapping.
Any fun facts about you people don't know?
Shit, I don't know. Like,
where the gas at, man? You got a girl? You got some?
Yeah, I got a girl.
You faithful?
Yeah.
Is it hard?
No.
Man, it's hard for me, bro.
Bro,
It's hard.
Not,
Why
it's
ain't
not
lie to
really
you, bro?
hard. It's only because it's like I'm around females and shit a lot because like I'm also a stylist and I also used to like manage girls for their modeling and stuff.
So you be putting that what's the hell is that what is that like you can put around their waist and whatever to see.
Oh, doing their measurements?
You
That's just measurements, bro. Yeah.
Them hips. Ooh.
Nah, bro. It's not really that
Dog.
hard to me. But like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been unfaithful before, and I'm thankful that she like stayed with me and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, that's deep. That's
That's good. All right.
But it's nice to meet you, man.
Good to me. I'm glad you came on, man. Like, definitely appreciate it.
For
Like,
sure.
definitely
I
good
thank
time.
you. I thank you. For real.
Anything else you want to plug yourself with besides the clothing line, fashion line? By the way, look out for Death Star.
You
It's
already
fashion.
know.
Okay, I got a question. That YN Melly stuff.
Yeah.
What you feel about that? Like,
Shit, man. Honestly, I think that he is capable of doing it. I feel like he could have done it, honestly. And like people ask me all the time, like what I think of it ever since it happened. And honestly, I feel like that's what I feel. Like I honestly feel like, bro, especially with him, like he say he like Melvin and then he Melly, and like you don't want to be around him when he Melvin come out at night and shit. Like, bro, like it don't matter how far back the murder on my mind bullshit go, nigga. Like he capable of doing that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially with all this weird shit happening. You got 6ix9ine snitching.
right.
You got the Soulja Boy shit. Like you got a whole bunch of shit.
Drake.
And even that, on top of that, he got accused of kidnapping his girl.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
It's just like a whole bunch of shit gonna continue to happen, bro. You feel me? It's the rap industry. It's just like one big comedy movie.
All right, man. This has been a tale of the Twisted Younginz. This is Desi Dash.
I'm Myra.
And I'm Crash Jordy.
Crash Jordy.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for tuning in.